it's funny you say that because I look at you as a genius and her as a genius too. Because I was talking about what's my definition of a genius, and pretty much my definition of a genius is this type of person. I don't care where they're born, what circumstances, what income level they come from. They are going to rise to the top regardless. It does not matter what happens to these people because it's their mindset and how they're viewing the information from the reality. So they're always just gonna say, you know what, I don't like, and that mindset that you just had, you was like, listen, man, I don't care what you say. I'm here for, to accomplish this goal. And I don't care what you gotta say, because the guy probably would have got his rocks off. If you would have quit, the guy probably I ran another guy off.
Right. That's what he wanted.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this real quick before I forget, because I'm known to do that. But you mentioned Jordan when he said some comments before he even started winning championships.
Right.
I want you to think back before Jordan won. He lost for like 8 or 9 years before
7 years in a row.
But think about every year. What did he look like? The determination, the bad. It was like every year he wanted it all. He wanted it all. And even when he came, he didn't even come close. He had that attitude like he was pissed.
Yeah.
He was, and look at Tiger Woods when he misses a shot or something. They're pissed, man. They want it back. He had that mindset. He had the mindset of a killer before he became a killer.
Exactly. Before he started winning.
The reason he became the killer that he did, and Tiger Woods, is because they never gave up.
They never gave up.
They kept going. And that's why I said with you, when people I try to tell people when I see them with that, I call it.
Right.
You're going to be successful in whatever you do. I know people that have millions of dollars that are landscapers. They work in basements. They do, they're the best at the car detailers that wash cars. And they take vans around and all over the city, and they make millions of dollars doing it. And you're not going to tell that guy if me and you start a dry cleaning company, it's going to be a damn good dry cleaning company.
Right. Right.
But that's what I'd have my students for 2 months, and I drill that into their head, man. I drill it into their head. And I said, when you get off this truck, you listen to positive stuff all the time. And I'm going to send you a message. Because this black guy that I'm talking about, he goes around to prisons too and stuff. And this guy would give me goosebumps, man, the way that he would talk and the way that he inspired people. And I haven't listened to it in a long time, but I'm gonna look it up. Now, it might be the guy that you're talking about, but you got to listen to motivational people, man, because no one else. Like I said, if you're looking at that 80-20, and then most people want to be the higher tier of that 20, there's not many people talking to you. There's not many people talking your language. And a lot of times when people want to, at truck stops, they see me with a student, and they try to run me down with the company I was with and my student. And a lot of times I tell people, you're not even on we're not on the same tax bracket.
Right.
So we don't even think alike. So I'm not even going to waste my time with you, and a lot of people wouldn't like to hear that, but we're not, dude. We're on different tax brackets. And like I just said, I'm not saying like a landscaper, a dry cleaner guy, we can all be on the same tax bracket.
It's true.
You know what I mean? But I would tell them that, and that'd be kind of like that'd be my way of cussing somebody out. And like you're not on my level, man. Like I'm not even gonna waste my time with you, and you're trying to put poison into my student's head, And I never called a student a student. I always called him my partner, my team. When I went up to get gas, when I was showing him how to pump a truck, I never said he was my student. I said, this is my team member, and I never put him down. And I always told the guy, I'm not above you. I'm not above you. I don't think I'm better than you. I've been doing this a little bit longer, and I know a little bit more, and I'm just going to show you what I know, and you can take that and run with it, But anyway, I don't want to steal Mama's show.
No,
Mama wants
no.
to talk about, now she wants you to sit there for an hour and watch her do her nails.
No.
She wants to do a beauty channel.
No, he's not. He's kidding. He's kidding.
I'm kidding. But we appreciate you reaching
you
out,
so
man.
I appreciate you guys for coming on. Definitely so. Yes, so this concludes the show, and
Okay.
I tell you what, this was a great one, and that's it.
Hush.
All right.
All right. But we appreciate you reaching
you
out,
so
man.
I appreciate you guys for coming on. Definitely so. Yes, so this concludes the show, and
Okay.
I tell you what, this was a great one, and that's it.
Hush.
All right.
All right.
All right, so this is Julian. I'm back with Pinay Trucking. I'm sorry, we're gonna edit it, but I'm back with Pinay Trucker Girl USA. Pinay Trucker Girl USA. I'm so sorry about that.